I absolutely love these cars. This is the BMW i8, what you call the hybrid sports car. And the car is super cool. I said this about 7 years ago when they first came out. I thought, you know what? When they come to a price bracket where it's just comfortably affordable, it will be one of the best cars on the market, and that's exactly where they're at the minute. Now, this one on a 64 registration with 58,000 miles on is in a brilliant condition, and that's what matters, because you put a private plate on this car, and it looks no different to a new one today. It still looks super modern, it looks stylish, it looks futuristic, and the way the hybrid works, you get great miles per gallon, it's super quick, as in tremendously quick. I just think it looks $1 million. There's certain features about the car, like the way the doors open. For me, that sells it alone. Getting in and out the car, yes, it takes a little bit of time to get used to it. The colour for me is brilliant. It's like a Batmobile without the Batmobile price. Because a lot of them cars that look like this cost 5 times more. And for me, the whole hybrid thing, it works. On a car like that, it works perfectly well. And then that takes me on to specification. Now, the i8s come fully loaded to start off with. They come with a tremendous amount of specification. So from the front, it is a sports car, so it has a nice low front on it. You've got the LED daytime running lights with the LED headlights, front rear parking sensors with the 360 view camera system. So that's a camera in the front, camera in the side, wing mirrors, and there's a camera in the back. You're then going to see little touches of the little blue eye accent around the vehicle. That's the front kidney grills, on the badging, down the side accents. But then you've got this lovely bonnet scoop. It's just the way the whole car looks, I think is absolutely out of this world. But remember, value for money. So when you do go online, when it goes live, you'll see what it's priced up for. And you'll get a small shock, because I think it's a lot of car for the money. You come around the side, you're then introduced to these beautiful 20-inch jet black wheels, and just behind you've got the blue calipers. Again, the blue accent in the badge and bang in the middle there. All the wheels are in perfect condition, so is the car. It's been very well looked after. Now, don't get me wrong, the car has done 58,000 miles. Will it have some level of wear? Absolutely. So if you're expecting a brand new one, you'll go and buy one at £106,000. It's a lot of money. Or you buy a nice used one that's been looked after very, very well, that's been MOT'd by you and prepped by you, and you're going to get a very good car, which you can then drive for 2-3 years. It's lost the biggest portion of its value already. So someone's going to get a super, super cool car for not a lot of money. Now, with the carbon fibre exposed, you can see on there, reinforced plastic, which is a very light door. Literally, it's a one-finger job. It's very light. And that's brilliant. Then you've got that lovely ivory interior with the blue seat belts, the ambient lighting, automatic gearbox. But then again, spec, heated seats, dual zone climate control. Let me close that driver's door because that beeping noise is really too much. Look at the interior. How cool is that? Yes, this car's 7 years old. You would never think it, ever, not a million years. And why wouldn't you think that? Because the flow of the dashboard, the lighting, the digital dash, it's got everything you'd get in a car today, if you know what I mean. It's just, for me, if you're looking at a sporty car, if you're looking at an i8, then you're going to see this and think, you know what, this is brilliant. I've been looking for one, and every time you do, it gets snapped up. This one's just arrived. It's got all the little bells and whistles, heated seats, dual zone climate control, the camera system, navigation, Bluetooth, onboard computer. The list just goes on. For me, the lighting works. The lighting's on the door cards, the center dash, around the gear stick here. The iDrive with a touch-sensitive pad as well. Lots of little cubby holes. You've got your 2 keys. And the beautiful thing, it's a 4-seater. Don't get me wrong, the seats in the back are small. They are. But it's like anything. So if I just put this in a position, just to show you, because I've driven this for quite a period of time. If I put that about there, just so I can sit in it. And the back seats really are designed for kids. That's the honest answer, completely. But you do that. I'm going to quickly squeeze in and show you. Let me get in first. So one leg in, boop. And if I just put this back now, I'm in. Do not get me wrong. Am I comfortable? Absolutely not. Do I want to drive like this all the way to London? Couldn't think of nothing worse. But if I had to get a lift, I could do it. Yes, my head is touching the roof. I can give it a lean over. The point I'm making is kids can sit in this no problem. And they'll love it. They'll absolutely get a buzz off it. It's brilliant. Because they'll see it as super cool. But for adults, Again, you could, it's just a little bit uncomfortable. For me, it's a styling. If you look at the lovely aerodynamic, the way the car's been designed, the wing tops over here, the three-dimensional LED lighting system, everything just looks brilliant. And then you've got this. It's not a lot, I'll be honest with you. But you have got a little bit of boot, the cable for charging it, this to cover it up. And again, you could put a couple of things there. I don't recommend it, but you could. But the car is absolutely phenomenal. And you need to drive it to understand what I mean, because it's one of them cars, you can drive it easy and get loads of miles per gallon. Or you can put it in sports mode, it makes a sound, and it drives well. So, this is normal mode. When you put it in sports mode, it does make a noise. So they have got sound enhanced speakers, yes, that's true. But in a spot, when you're driving it through the gears, I promise you, you'll get a shock of your life. Because when you're driving it and you're going through the gears and you're blipping it, it makes a thudding noise. It's impressive, very impressive. If you haven't driven one and you're considering one, I suggest you go and drive one, because as soon as you've driven it, there's no going back. You end up buying one, because it puts a smile on your face like a £250,000 car would, if you know what I mean. It's perfect. For the dashboard, the steering wheel, the blue accents again, heads-up display, it's a massive thing. The car sells itself. All I'm telling you about is what the condition is like, the two keys. I'm telling you a little bit about the specification, because if you haven't done a little bit of homework, you won't know what you get. Armor headlights, window wipers. The car is fully loaded, the heads-up display. It's got all the creature comforts. You can leave it in eco mode, leave it in sport mode, you choose. But for me, combination of miles per gallon, which is ridiculous, by the way. The computers lie. If you look at the computer system, it tells you get hundreds and hundreds. But you do get great miles per gallon. It's the sound that you get. It's the way the car looks. It's the way the door opens and closes. But most importantly, getting a good one in a good condition is quite rare, and this is a fabulous example. My name's Joe. My name and number's on the bottom of the screen, so if you like what you see, call me direct on my number. I don't care what time of day it is, because cars like this just don't hang around. Call me, text me, or WhatsApp me. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye now.